Welcome to Salon Scheduler Step 7, which is going to be detailing you how to use the scheduler reporting. Okay, first thing you want to know is that the schedule reports are different than the Clover reports. Okay, Clover reports will report your items based on who was logged in at the time of a sale. That's not good enough, for example, for commissions, who did what, especially when you have multiple employees on the same order. So we've created our own order, our own reporting system. And so the Clover reports are going to be useful for cash versus credit and different things like that. But when you want to pay commissions, you want to look at the scheduler reporting. The way you find those reports is you tap on the three-line menu, you tap on the info help contact us, and tap the email getting started info. Put in your email address, okay? And we're going to send you an email. It's going to look a lot like this email right here that we've already showed you before. But this one right here, and it's going to give you a URL. See right here, this one. This is your link for your online scheduling reporting. I'm sorry, not your online, your reporting that's available online, okay? And so if you click on this link, you'll be able to go to a web page and be able to view your reports from any device. It's especially useful to look at your reporting from your PC or from your MacBook. The reason is because you can download data as Excel spreadsheets or CSV files, so you can import it into QuickBooks, things like that, okay? You can't do that if you view your reports on your Clover device, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how to view your reports on your Clover device. Tap the three-line menu, tap on View Reports. Okay, it's going to remind you don't forget to log out because you don't want other people seeing your numbers, especially if you're a manager, okay? You're going to put in your manager PIN code. And when you do that, you're going to tap sign in. And what that does, you're going to see a ability to choose which report you want in your date range. Okay, so let's say the date range you can pick right here, like say this month, for example, or you can pick say last 7 days, last week. Okay, right there. And then the type of report, the employee service report, is the commission report basically. And you can tap run report. Okay. What that's going to do is it's going to download all of your Clover orders. It's going to analyze them. It's going to put together a report complete with a graph at the top, which you can switch between month and week data or bar data or line data. The graph is useful if you want to see trends with your employees. Okay. You can also turn employees off or on the books. But basically the report is going to show you each and every employee that performed services in the pay period that you picked. It's going to show you the customer name, if there was a customer name, the item, it's going to show you the price of the item, and it's going to break out each item as the employee cost plus commission, just the cost by itself so you can see it, and a tip, and the owner amount that the owner gets, okay? The tax is included mainly just so you know that what the tax was. This really has no bearing on the report. And also, this really isn't fully accurate because really we're just showing you the tax that was on that order. It's not really broken down per item, but we're just showing you that tax on the first item that we find. So I would ignore this order total tax unless you absolutely need it, okay? But basically, we're going to break out the numbers for you for each employee. We're going to give you the total of the service items and the non-service items, and we're going to give you a bottom line number that represents the total amount to pay the employee and the amount the owner gets, okay? Now there's options for these reports because, for example, the cost, you can set up your cost per item, but you can also determine if the cost goes to the owner or to the employee, okay? And that's really important to know. On these tips right here, if you're logged in as an admin, then you can tap on the tip amount and you can change that amount if you need to change it, like you made a mistake or something, okay? Same thing with who gets credit for a order. If you need to change it, you can tap on the item and you can change who gets credit for that particular item, okay? And so and then you can rerun the report basically. So after you make a change, you need to make sure to go ahead and sign back in and rerun your report. And you'll see the new numbers, okay? So that's this employee service report. We also have some other reports. The summary report is the same as the service report, but it leaves out the detail. We strongly recommend the first few times you keep the detail and you check your numbers and make sure you feel comfortable with your numbers, okay? There's also an active customer report. This will give you every customer that's shown up within the date range that you picked at the top. Inactive customer report will show you every customer that has not shown up in the date range that you picked, along with their phone number and email address. So you can download it as a spreadsheet so you can use it for marketing, for example. The agenda forecast report will show you every appointment for every employee and the total duration and dollar amount for any given pay period, including in the future. That's why it's called a forecast report. Okay, you can ignore the test report. And make sure you log out after you view your reports. That guarantees that no one else can see your report data. And so now again, those reports are available from any device. Let me show you how to set up your reporting options. You tap the three-line menu, you tap on Settings, and you can choose Reports right here, Report Settings. Okay. So you can decide if the material cost goes to the employee or the owner, if the cost is applied after the commission or before. For tip splitting, we have two models. One is proportional and the other is even splitting. If you choose even splitting and 2 employees worked on a customer on an order, then both employees are going to get 50% of the tip. Proportional will be based on the dollar amount of the work that was performed. Okay. If you want nicknames on the receipts, that's part of reporting because you're reporting on a receipt. Okay. Do you want any kind of discount to be applied before the commission is applied? The prompt register for employee, if you don't pay employees by commission, you can turn this to no. It'll just save you from the little box popping up whenever you add an item to the register. Okay. Treat custom items as services, you can tap yes, or you can just make an item called custom service and make it a variable priced item, and then just make sure in the scheduler you turn it on as a service, or you can say every custom item is going to be a service. Okay. Then allow item skip on the register. And last thing here is return to the schedule after checkout. If you want to use that, you can turn that on. Okay. So those are your reporting options. Last thing is if you pay your employees by tiers, like, they get to a certain level of service and then they get paid a different amount, then you can email us at help@appheaven.us and we'll help you set up your tiers if you need tier pricing or tier commissions. Okay. So again, that's how you use your reports. They're best viewed from your laptop or Mac device, but you can view them from your iPhone or from your Clover. You just can't print them out or download them from an iPhone or a Clover. Okay. So after you've finished with this video, be sure to email us and let us know, or text us 469-269-2053. Text us and let us know you finished with the reporting. Also, if you have any questions, text us your questions. If you have any questions in the future, again, we have help@appheaven.us, or you can text those questions to 469-269-2053. Be sure to leave us with an email address or a contact number if you're leaving a voicemail or something so we can get back with you, and also the business name so we know, we can look up any data relating to your account before we text you or call you back. We do call back real quick or text you back. Thanks.